Mark, and Ryan is somewhere over there. And we are going to unbox. We got some things from both Legacy Blade and Ryan, which are basically made in the same place, which is Shengguanglong, one of the main people that does this sort of thing in, what do you call it? What is the place I'm thinking of? Oh, in Longquan. Thank you.
Yeah, Longquan.
Longquan.
Not Longquan, Longquan.
Well, okay. Close, but no cigar.
Well, my tones need some work, yes, I know.
Well, it's a Longquan. It's a sound that does not exist in English, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
I had a hard time learning how to say it when I first started as well.
Yeah, the fun way that we were taught how to do the E sound was like apparently the way they teach kids, they tell them to go E, and then they finish their cheeks go E.
Then they pucker up to create an E, so you actually have to really bring your lips close together.
Yep.
And nobody wants to see that.
Nope. Here we are.
Ain't nobody wants to see
we're
that.
Just talking about how we learn Mandarin.
Exactly. And yes, now we are live on Facebook, and we are getting.
All kidding.
We want to see all the handsome people here. Okay, never mind. Gonna take that back.
About that.
Yeah. Okay, enough of that.
Let me show some.
Samurai Jade in the house.
Samurai Jade.
Samurai Jade. So we got once again a shipment over the last couple days from both Ryan swords and Legacy Blades. So we are carrying some Ryan sword stuff. A lot of things on consignment. So some pretty cool things. All right, so we'll go ahead and start. Go ahead and start with something. Just pick a box.
Go ahead, Ryan. Ryan sword, Ryan.
Ryan sword, Ryan.
I'm opening my sword.
Keep dream on, I think is the way. Joe Story says hey to everybody.
What's going on, Joe?
He says hey to you too, Kratos, even though you're in a different stream. Oh no, you're in the same stream. My bad.
We have, what, 3 streams going
We have
right
3
now?
streams. We 3 streams of Orient are. Let's see what is.
Is this a little soda?
I don't know. Find out. Draw and find out.
It
That is an Osadaku.
Oh.
You can undo the condom. Let me see what's written here.
That's the first time you ever had to do that, right?
Okay, so
Maybe the last one had a thinner sock.
I don't recall.
I don't know. Ray bought the first one. That we
Oh,
did.
so no,
let
Ray.
us know.
Ray got the 40 millimeter one. This is the 32 millimeter one.
Didn't he buy the other one?
Did he buy the 32 millimeter? I don't remember.
I thought he did.
If Ray Gimo comes on, we will ask him. So anyway, yeah.
Did we show it to the camera?
Why don't I come closer?
There we go.
Yeah. So you can see here the yokote is right here. And the yokote is the what do you call it?
It's this perpendicular line that delineates.
Tip and the rest of the blade.
Yes.
Delineates. That's a big word.
I have been known to occasionally bust out some 10-cent words.
So there we are. He could pass the SAT. All right. So there is one Osaka. We can put we just have to put a price tag on that and just mark it as being available. Hello, Philip. Welcome.
All right.
Got lots of pretty swords here. All right, moving right along. We can toss all of these because these are really crappy boxes in my opinion. They don't do a good job. This one might be the same thing. This might be the same thing. So
It looks like it.
yeah, same one. Okay, just put it. We can put it back. So once again, this is one of the Osadaku Katana. I'm gonna go shift this to a piece of styrofoam bag.
All right. What do we got here? Ooh, I think I know what this is.
Feels nice and thick.
Yeah, it does. I think I know what this is. Any guesses in the comments?
I need Law's Odachi, please. Well, we have it. We'll show it to you after we're done unboxing.
Go to RVA-Katana.com, look
Katana?
Law Odachi, and you'll see that we have it in stock. Buy it.
S&P, hey, say no, it is not a katana. It is
an
a
Osadaku
Osadaku Wakizashi.
How do I know? Because no other blade has
Just rip
this
the label
style
off.
handle.
Rip the label off. Don't turn it. Misenai de. Okay. All right. And we were out of these guys, so it's nice to have these back. This is the crimson version, I believe.
Yeah.
That's the last
Oh no, this is not the crimson version. This is the sparkle. This is the candy red, I think, is what
So-
Scott called it.
This sword has about a 38 millimeter motohaba, which is
40.
the width here.
40.
40. Okay, so it's I'm off by 2 millimeters. What's that between friends? So
like 24.
Well, she says.
And I think the blades are like what, 21 inches?
Looking for katana for training. Well, we do have them.
these things are monsters. You can see us cutting with these on our various videos.
Yeah, they are really great cutters. You have to have. Some people have said they're too big for their hands, so that's one of the things to take into consideration.
Yeah, I would. For me, they're a little wide for my hand, but hey, it's a personal
You
preference
have
thing.
big hands.
No, I don't. I really don't. I'm somewhere between a medium and a large size glove.
Yeah, this is like it's not.
I don't have big hands, but I've never had problems with it. I have these small, little, scrunchy Chinese fingers.
It says the like 6-foot dude.
I'm 6 feet, but I have small hands.
What does that say?
The smaller your hands, the bigger your ego.
I don't know. Your ego, yeah.
What's that one line from the Never-Ending Story?
I'm going to show him the strong hand. All right, and this I believe is going to be another Osuraku Wakizashi.
It might be a different color style. So
Yeah, so that's why we're going to open it anyway.
We're going to open it anyway and just confirm. I never remember half of the things that I order, so.
Because you just order all sorts of stuff in bulk, and it's like, well, hard to keep track for just one dude, right?
Let it be black.
We already have a lot of blacks, don't we?
I think the other one was damaged.
That sounded wrong.
It did sound wrong.
now that you think.
Now that I think about it, yeah. This one, it's popping out of the.
Yeah. All right, this is another candy apple red.
So we can rebox that. It should not have a Horimono, I don't think.
I think the last one.
Last one didn't either.
Yeah, I think I ordered all non-Horimono because all we had was Horimono.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And the Horimono are another $100. All right.
What a strange saya. It's very similar to the Densho style saya.
You see this more on like Naginata style blades, right?
You do, because of the shape of the blade.
Yeah.
Also court blades as well. You see a lot of them that were really fancy once you get to the Tokugawa era. I wanted to
Cool
start
about these,
collecting.
They also have a what's Kairitsuno, I think you call it.
Kairitsuno, yeah.
Kairitsuno. It's this little hook here that
Reverse hook.
when you put it into your obi, that allows you to draw the sword without having to put your left hand onto the saya.
More candy red.
Is it sparkly?
No.
No, it is a different color. That one's a
Wait,
muted
is this
red.
like red or brown?
That is the burgundy.
Burgundy.
Yeah. So we can put that on, on the floor.
Does this have 40 mono?
I don't think I ordered any with Horimono this time.
We're gonna find out.
No.
No.
Okay.
What did we do? What did you do with the red one?
I gave it to Ryan.
There's one
Oh, okay,
here.
great.
And you want to put this?
This is
That's the other candy red.
candy red.
Yeah. This feels like another. That's probably another Otsudaku cat.
I don't think we got that many Osuraku, but who knows?
It feels like another one of those Musashi Tsuba.
Thank you, S&P, for posting our Discord, discord.gg/RVA Katana. The black, I don't know if we actually have some. We had a sudden rush on them. Scimitars, we don't have any what people would call scimitars.
No,
We can get the
shorter
Han,
blades.
yeah, we can get the Hanwei scimitar,
What color is it?
Burgundy.
burgundy, so that one can be reboxed.
Yep. Here is a.
Take off the label and toss it. And is this a Wakizashi or katana?
It's a katana.
All right, so there we are, another Osuraku katana.
We'll just leave the protective sleeve or. the
Yeah,
condom
leave
on.
on the condom.
Yeah.
So we have 3 Osuraku katana now.
If you're watching, Scott, update the inventory.
Yeah, I can't do it from here. You can, right? You can now update it, can't you?
I theoretically would, yes.
What's the price? Depends on, yeah, as the cook says, hey cook, by the way.
Hey, cook.
It's going good. It depends on what you're asking the price about.
Yes, there are different prices, all based upon the type of steel and other factors. The fittings, so a lot of things factor into the price. And that's the candy red?
It's the
Burgundy.
burgundy.
Burgundy? Okay. This is a full stock cap, right? If I remember
Yeah.
correctly?
Yeah.
So I wrote it down already.
All right. I want to show this one off.
They created like a special presentation case where you just like press a button. It's like
That would be neat.
This is the candy red, right?
Burgundy. Yeah. All right. So next sword. This is something that This is gonna be awesome. Are y'all ready for this? Remove the neighbor.
Fuck. Pardon my language. Falling apart.
Let's check this bad boy out.
People saying.
What do I do with the pen?
This hilt probably looks really familiar to some of you guys out there. If it doesn't, well, how about the blade shape? So cool. Here we have a Glamdrain reproduction.
Any
Oh,
any
wow.
Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
fans? We got Glamdring.
We now have Glamdring, except it's not glowing around you guys, so it can't be
no
the real one.
works. Here's our vibration node back here, but this is really cool. Very lightweight leaf blade. Check this out, John.
Oh wow, it is really
Yeah.
light. It
Yeah,
has
it's
freaking
like-
runes. Check out. Do you see the runes on it as well?
Yeah, and it's a
Incredibly
Damascus blade,
light.
too.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Both Ryan and I were like, I want
Yeah,
this, and we
like-
looked like, oh, we've got two of them, one for each of us.
It is Damascus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Are you sure the other one's the same?
It should be.
One to show, one to go.
Yeah.
I don't recall ordering two of them, but okay.
Interestingly,
That's
like
awesome.
the shape on here is like at the very end of the blade, so it makes the sheath so much longer than the blade actually is.
It's like, oh, now get Narsil Andruil.
I know, right?
Well, all we do is get an Andro, then break it, then become Narsil.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting
Break it
for
and then reforge it the wrong way.
Is this the same way?
I'm waiting for Ray to walk through the door and fucking buy it.
Yeah.
Where are you at, Ryan?
Where do I buy one? Go to RVA-Katana.com.
It's interesting. This one has.
Did you say it was the same one, or is it different?
It
might be
actually
different.
This one has a back strap on it.
This one
Tachi
does?
or Katana, which one do you prefer? I prefer Katana, honestly.
Interesting. Okay. This one might be their ranger sword. Now that I look at it.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the ranger sword. So check it. This
So,
has
is this Narsil or
no.
No, this is Aragorn's.
Aragorn's sword.
Aragorn sword? Oh, but what isn't Narsil
The
his
Strider sword.
Anduril? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Before he got Narsil Anduril. Man, you need to catch up on your Lord of the Rings.
I haven't. I mean, I read it when I was 10 years old. That was like 40 freaking years ago.
Watch the
man.
movies.
I actually don't like the movies.
The Peter Jackson movies are amazing.
Have you guys read the books?
Yeah,
Did you read the books first, or watch the
read the
movies?
books first.
I saw the movie first.
So you still liked it after? Okay.
Of course.
So here's the thing: is my 10-year-old imagination pictured things a lot more differently than the movie.
Sure.
And so when I saw the movie, it just didn't do it for me.
David, you'll like this, Ryan. This handle's freaking huge.
Oh, you're saying he likes huge handles?
He does.
He does like huge handles.
Huge handles and I can
Okay. For Frodo, yeah. And my sword, prefer Tachi. Me too, SD.
Tachi
Hey,
or
John
Princess?
Phillips.
Not gonna lie.
Custom legacy blades today by any chance? John, maybe. We got a bunch of legacy blades, so we'll check and see.
How's that feel?
I don't think so. I don't think your Reaper or your Reaper came in though. Ryan's just having way too much fun with that sword.
I'm sitting here like, there's a blade coming kind of towards my face. I'm gonna back away. All right. Where's
that
the
all?
Last piece. Our last
Oh,
one.
we have one last one. So John Phillips, sorry, we cannot have your custom Reaper.
But
We do have this.
so when we were unboxing these, we kind of split it down the top side, so we got a sneak peek of it.
So if you need to rescue Princess Peach, okay, wait, not Princess Peach.
Princess Zelda.
If Zelda were a girl,
Shows how out of pop culture now.
I haven't played Legend of Zelda probably in 30 plus years. So,
I've never played it.
so here we are.
Finally
People
have-
ask us the Master Sword.
You've asked us for literally years, and we finally have it. The Legend of Zelda Master Sword.
And this one here is a spring steel sword, 9260 spring steel. They actually sent me a video of them bending it in a vise before straightening
Oh,
it.
doing the bend test?
They're doing a bend test, yeah. So pretty cool.
That's interesting. So check it out. This has a Mikugi in it.
It does have a Mekugi.
This is a
Two
solid-
Mekugi.
This is a solid metal handle too.
I thought it was plastic when I first looked at it, and then I was like, this is so cheap looking, and then I pulled it out, like, oh wait, that's
It's
metal.
actually metal. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Hamburger sword? Not sure what that is.
A sword from Hamburg. A sword that is a citizen of the village of Hamburg.
Any legit katana from 800 to 1,000? What do you mean by legit? As in made in Japan?
Like Nihonto. We do have them. I don't know if we have 800 to 1,000 years old, but
800 to $1,000. We have some Tanto and Wakazashi for that price, antique ones. No katana. The Zelda sword is probably going to be about $400. Need to double check the prices, but I think it's about $400. All right, is that all we have to unbox?
That is.
We made a huge mess of styrofoam here, and that is the thing when Legacy Blade sends us stuff, it's a mess.
Yeah, the sheets on the.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Wow.
The same exact.
I don't know if I were a ranger, I would want to be able to like have lighter weight stuff and.
Here's the thing too: is this one is actually a shorter blade than this one. But like, yeah.
That one was kind of a leaf blade, right? The Glamdring.
Yeah, the Glamdring. This is the ranger sword right here.
Very cool. So now we can say we have more Lord of the Rings swords. How awesome is that? Can't imagine being the cause of death is to a sword from Legends of Zelda. Well, you never. Yay.
All right.
Any King of the North swords. You know, we are getting Long Claw, but not. It wasn't in this shipment. 1796 pattern heavy cavalry sword. We do not have.
No, I would actually prefer to get the light cavalry.
Leave us. We need to take pictures of this. So all these things, let's leave them in the back so we can get pictures.
All right.
I guess the Master Sword isn't listed yet. No, we need to take pictures.
Literally just got
We
it.
just got it.
We just got
The
it.
Ranger Sword. We will post it very soon.
All right.
Do you give geek discounts? Almost everybody who buys from us is a geek. So
Yeah.
yeah, anything you guys want to see when we're here? We have like seriously 400 plus swords.
How about Moonveil? Everyone likes a good Moonveil.
Everyone does like a good Moonveil.
So check this out. This is a folded steel blade.
Folded steel, clay tempered.
I don't think it's clay tempered actually. Oh, it is.
M1913 U.S. Cavalry Sword. No, we did have an 1860 Field and Staff at one time or another. Do you have any of the Leviathan axe or blades of Chaos from God? No, we don't.
No, we do not. No one's making functional versions of those.
What Viking swords? Hey, James Wilding. What Viking swords do we have?
We have 3 or 4 different models. We have this one from Ryan's Sword. It's a bit of a fantasy piece in that it's a more of a hand and a half size handle. But this one's got a really nice light blade with a fully Damascus steel.
It really is kind of like it's not even. It isn't long enough to put 2 hands on unless you have really small hands.
Yeah.
So it's like a hand and a half hand. That's got to be really uncomfortable. Bayonets? No, we don't carry bayonets. Demon Slayer swords. We have Demon Slayer swords there. Oh, go ahead and keep on showing our Vikings.
So here's our Tinker, Hanwei Tinker Viking 9th century style.
Can you show me an authentic Japanese katana and how much? Visit our website, rva-katana.com.
All of the Nihonto authentic Japanese swords are in a glass case.
They're kind of, we don't take them out often. They're kind of a pain in the butt to take out carefully.
Under lock and key.
Yeah. So we only show them like once every once in a while.
Here's my favorite Viking sword that we have in here. This is the Hanwei Goldfred.
The gold-footed is amazing.
So we've got a Damascus pommel,
One piece we do have.
guard, and then Damascus for the core, and then a mono steel for the edge.
Stalking Mantis. Is that the one with the green saya?
Preemptive Enma.
Preemptive Emma.
Before
All right.
anybody gets a chance to ask.
Well, they were asking for one piece, so it's not preemptive. All right. So let's go. Someone want to see the Stalking Mantis? I do believe it's the Tamahagane sword.
Yeah. This
This thing is beautiful, like natural silk from Japan. Also has like a really pretty tsuba, really cool looking green race skin, custom colored race skin. No German two-hander. Wait, German two-handers? Kind of? Close. Sanpaku, that we do have bleach swords. Roman swords, we are going to be getting the things back soon. We don't have them at the moment.
The Gladiator.
The Gladius, yep.
Singular Gladiator.
No House of Flying Dagger sword. That's a really fun movie.
Oh yeah, I watched that one.
Do you have Odachi? We do have Odachi. I'm a dedicated swordsman, and I show my appreciation for quality with my hard-earned money. If your products are quality and can hold up to daily use, I will be a customer. I love the variety. Great, Flow State. We definitely, yeah, you can see us abusive testing with our S5 shock steel swords, spring steel swords. So yeah, the ones that we just showed is the Tamahagane sword. I believe it's 1850. It's one of our most expensive swords in stock. This Mana sword, yeah, it's 1850.
This is a 38-inch Nagasa Odachi right here.
Hattori Hanzo swords, none, because he wasn't a swordsmith. Sasuke sword, we do have. Are these swords actually quote-unquote battle ready? Yes, they
Yes.
are battle ready.
All full tang, all sharp.
All full tang, all sharp. Longest,
Ryan and I offer a sharpening service, but we actually spend more time. Well, I spend more time dulling swords than I do sharpening them.
Mashome Katana, we have one right around here somewhere. We might have moved it.
Here it is.
Oh, here it is.
Here's our.
Dumped it one hand, yeah.
This is our more budget models. This is 200.
We also have a, yeah.
This is 65 mm spring steel.
The Zelda sword is sharp,
All sharp.
all sharp. Didn't even know there was a sword shop at Richmond. Well, if you're in Richmond, come visit us. 1909 West Carey Street. We're right across the street from Shindig's. This is actually a martial arts school that moonlights. Well, it used to be a martial arts school that moonlights as a sword shop. Now it's the sword shop that moonlights as a martial arts school. No Polish blade in stock, but we do have a shashka, which is somewhat similar. Not exactly, but
Eastern European.
Eastern
Cossack
European.
style. So we have this from Conway, and we also have a version from Cloudhammer that I believe still needs.
we do have cane swords. Someone asked to see bleach swords, please. Since you said please, I will show that to you.
Polite, yes.
Yes, there are bleach swords right there.
We have Rukia's sword. I don't know the names of all the swords. You can use this to play with your cat.
If you have cats, keep them inside right now.
Yeah.
Do you take crypto? No.
Crypto's a scam.
Let's see. Oh, all the comments suddenly stopped. It was like, not suddenly stopped, but slowed down. It was, well, what style do I teach? I teach Wing Chun. Scott teaches Japanese sword arts. Daggers. We have Tanto and other short blades over here.
We have some Chinese daggers as well. And we have one European dagger.
Conan sword. We have the Father sword. We do ship nationwide. Visit our website, rva-katana.com. Emma, Ryan just showed Emma. Lord of the Rings, we just showed the Glamdring. We just showed whatever Strider sword was.
Ranger sword.
Oh, hold on a second, sorry.
Without fail.
Without fail, we're live streaming. Virgil's Yamato. We do have Yamato.
Yeah, we've got a couple old Dachi versions, and we have a couple standard length Katana versions.
Yeah, there's.
This one is what? Sub 12 SX105V?
That one is SX105E.
Okay. So this is the one from Cloudhammer.
Dragon King Tatsumaki.
Yeah, we have that.
We have it, but we are out of stock. The one we have, someone put a deposit on, so we don't have one on hand.
Someone put a deposit on this?
Oh, that is Tatsumaki. My bad. I'm thinking of the Taikyu.
Yeah, I was about to say.
There's the Tatsumaki right there. What style Japanese sword do you teach? Scott teaches like a compilation. He is licensed in Kukishinryu, and he has also studied Asayama Shindenryu and a little bit of Katori Shintoryu. So he sort of distills things into very basics. Emma, we do have.
Whereas I studied Mugai Ryu and Ryan and
No
Matt
Warhammer.
Studied Musojiki.
Cane sword. You want to show the cane sword? He said, please.
Yes.
Sakai clan. We do have Sakai clan. We have 3 different sizes.
All right. we got a
Customs
bunch
depends on how custom.
of- Yeah. So here's an octopus sword cane from Dragon King.
One Piece Yamato. We do have we have One Piece and Yamato. Devil May Cry.
Here is a more standard looking sword cane. And these are Damascus blades on the wood handled ones.
These would not just break. These are all full tang tough swords. Biff's fist. Are you talking about Back to the Future?
Yeah. And if you don't believe that these swords are tough, check out our channel and how we cut with like pretty much everything in here.
Oldest sword, that one on top is about 700 years old.
Ko Uda.
Ko Uda. Uda is a sword. It's based on the Yamato tradition, based in Nara, but then they moved to Echizen. Guns, we don't sell them. You need special licensing for that. Master sword. We just showed a master sword.
Well, he might have just gotten onto the stream.
Always wanted to buy Cody Gee. Send us an email. We can give you some guidance. Depends on what you're looking for.
Where does the Zelda sword go?
Yeah, we just unboxed a master sword.
Here we go. So
Right
we
here?
literally just got this in the mail today.
Well, actually yesterday, but we didn't unbox it till today.
Hush you.
Bleach swords we do have. Ninja swords we do have. Miyu Musashi shit. I guess. If you wanted to try.
What's he saying?
I have no idea. Someone being strange. The most expensive sword we have here is an antique. We have some antiques that are in the thousands of dollars.
Why do you want to know?
No Warhammer swords. A sword that has a soul, like something mystery, like something like a shaman. No, but we do have some cursed swords. Damn you! Now it's cursed. Our email is rva.katana@gmail.com. rva.katana. You can visit our website, rva-katana.com. We don't have any Sai. Tsushima, we do have. Ghost of Tsushima swords.
I don't have edges. We don't want them.
We have two versions down here.
Here's the game accurate version with alloy fittings.
The most affordable, we have several for $80. The Black Samurai is actually $80, is our least expensive right now.
This is 65 mm spring steel blade.
Rivers of Blood we don't have. We do have Moonveil. For yard work, we have a wakasheti, a tactical wakizashi. Those are pretty cool for that.
Remember, kids, there's no way to make a functional version of the Rivers of Blood.
SAO, we have like what is the Sword Art Online? We have that one. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know either. Apparently, this is from Sword Art Online. Maybe someone in the comments will know better than
Yeah.
us.
Favorite one in shop changes every minute. Calling someone strange for anime swords, but actual real battle blade. Really weird. Okay. Trinidad, you'd have to check and see if they allow it. Trafalgar Law, we have it over here. Best katana for 150. Get the 10,000 chrysanthemums.
Yeah.
10,000 chrysanthemums is an awesome sword. Oh, there's another Trafalgar Law Odachi right there.
Here's the 10,000 chrysanthemum. This has a T10 blade. It's been differentially hardened.
You guys should do a toughest test. We do. We actually give swords out to influencers, and they have done plenty of tests where they show them trying to break S5 shock steel swords on rock and failing. Apart from wooden swords, thank you. Kukuris, we have like a tactical kukuri right over here. Are swords made from manganese any good versus steel? You mean manganese steel? 60. That's usually 65 mm. They're usually pretty good. Always been interested in owning a naginata. Do you have any recommendations as to what to look for?
That's a
Naginata are kind of a tough one. We don't have the inverted spear of heaven.
that's a complicated subject that isn't really good for a live stream.
Yeah, we have a wakizashi naginata, but not actual naginata on hand. Actually, I guess we do have a nagamaki up there. That's an antique one, about 200 years old.
But it's a nagamaki blade that's mounted as a naginata.
Dotanuki blade katana. We actually have an antique Dotanuki. Dotanuki is a sword. It's a lineage of swordsmithing, so there are many different types. But what people will consider a Dotanuki blade, we have the lone wolf and cub. So this is
The sort of modern understanding, incorrect, but whatever, is that a Dotanuki is a very like buff, heavy blade, which they did exist, but that's not necessarily what makes a Dotanuki a Dotanuki. It's just Dotanuki is just from that lineage of swordsmiths.
daggers, yes.
And you have a Chokuto Dotanuki at your house, don't you?
Yes, I do. Best sword for $700. I'm coming to your shop in the next few days. That's about my max budget. Probably the Reaper for $500.
Yeah.
Reaper for $500, the Legend for $450. Those are excellent swords in the $500 range.
And the Dragon King, this is the Ryujin, right?
That is the Ryujin. Yeah, that one's $700.
I kind of want one for myself.
It's a nice sword.
It checks a lot of boxes for me. It's got a bulky in it, got a really nice polish, that Dragon King handle wrap. There's a lot to love about this sword.
So this is the Ryujin. It's a special edition for their 40th anniversary. Should do a live demo on how sharp. We do that all the time.
Oh yeah, just check our channel, see all of our cutting videos.
Yeah, we cut and then we show our videos. We later post the videos, edited videos online, so you don't have to watch like 3 hours of us cutting. But that's kind of fun too, because you get to listen to me make fun of them.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over here. Let's look at the tiger stripes. This is one of the Cloudhammer
He's fronting.
W2.
We spend more time making fun of him.
I know, that's true. W2 sword right over here.
Which one?
The one at the very bottom. Or,
Well, actually, this guy too, right?
yeah. So this is not the tiger stripes, but this is still a cool sword. This is the Blaze. This is the
that.
Blaze. It's a wakizashi with a hitatsura hamon.
Look at that hamon there.
That is the Blaze. What are those black swords you have hanging high on the wall with white covers
This
and
needs
cord?
a red handle wrap for that wildfire hamon. Like, dang.
Yeah. Can you show the one above it?
Yeah.
Those are the Kabuto S5 shock steel swords. Moonveil. We'll show Moonveil.
Yeah.
Here's the Cloudhammer tiger stripes.
Ooh, that's a tight fit.
We don't have any spears. We do have Ghost of Tsushima. We have a
that,
Corsair
Hamon.
sword. Shipped to Trinidad. You have to check and see if Trinidad allows sword imports. If they do, we can ship it. If it gets seasoned customs, that's on you. How the fuck, or how TF are there 215 people watching it? I'm counting 311, so I mean, whatever, man.
Yeah. You don't like it, bounce.
Yaido, doll swords for practice. We are getting those soon.
Normally what we do is we get like one of our Moritaka Vortex with a bulky, and then I've been
Dolling
building
them.
which you know, it is what it is, but like we're out of the ones with the bulky. We only have this one left. Well, this is a no heat, but
Camellia oil is oftentimes used on katana. So what do you look for in real swords, that good ones that don't break? Full tang and sharp is kind of your first baseline. Then you start looking at the steel.
basically 1045 is your minimum carbon content to make a decent sword, and then you kind of go up from there. You want to avoid stainless steels for swords because unless they're heat treated specifically, they're not going to be very tough and they're going to break. the Iaito that we're getting in apparently have been heat treated to be quite tough.
Yeah.
You know, they won't hold an edge for anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They've been heat treated for toughness and not for edge retention,
Yeah.
because you don't have an edge on an Iaito.
Yep, we saw the guy posted videos of him beating up on a Saya on a table and on a ska core, and I was like, dang.
The Falcata. We can show you a Falcata.
A Greek sword.
The Falcata, we would have to get you a brand new one because this one has a little bit of corrosion on it. But we can get you a brand new one pretty easily.
This is basically what it looks like.
These are real blades. We do have Moonveil. Moonveil is $275, and we can show that in a minute.
Yeah, we're on the way to Moonveil.
We're on the way to Moonveil. That sounds poetic in its own way.
Yeah.
These are real full tang sharp swords. You could use them if you needed to.
But if you wanted something for self-defense, get a gun.
Why did the video just restart? Did it? I don't know. Here's Moonveil again. Moonveil usually sells out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
This one is clay tempered.
Folded and clay tempered.
Folded steel, clay tempered. Yep.
See if we can get that in the shot here.
Very hard to see. It doesn't want to autofocus on it.
Yeah, YouTube was doing that to me yesterday.
Yeah. We do have Tanto and other types of short Chinese daggers. Yami from Black Clover. I just saw it a minute ago. You just showed it a minute ago, didn't you?
Nope.
Here's Yami from Black Clover. Elden Ring. That's the only Elden Ring we have. Are these similar to the older Hanwei stainless steel Iaito? I have a Nami that's held up a lot in abuse. You know, I've never handled one. You know,
My sensei, John Pearson, he has a Nami that he uses. It's held up for quite a while. But yeah, these will hold up just great. And if you ask me, I think their handle shapes are going to be better.
video game swords. There's Sekiro right there.
And we just showed Moonveil.
There's Sting. People are asking about the Lord of the Rings. We just got Sting. All right, we had Sting, but we just got not Anduril, Glamdring, and a Ranger sword.
Yep.
Average cost of a Japanese sword. We started about $80 and go way into the thousands. Sakabato we do have.
Let's show the Sakabato.
Yeah, we don't sell German bayonets.
We don't sell any bayonets.
We don't sell any bayonets for that matter.
We don't have any. Maybe if we can get a good price on one, but yeah.
Try to catch it over this way too. Like, yeah, someone was complaining a bit out
yeah.
of focus. Part of it is because our cameras focus on faces.
Yeah, we have 3 cameras going.
We have 3 cameras going, and Mark is so handsome, the camera just wants to focus on him. I know you guys primarily have Japanese swords, but any European blades, like right there. Right there. Hey, Bryson. Zweihander?
Well, we have something close to a Zweihente. This is the new one from Kingston Arms. They're calling it a Zweihente. I would call this more of a Spada Aduomani. It's a little short for a stereotypical German Zweihente, but still a 2-minute sword regardless.
We don't have any blue blade wakizashi, but we could get it for you. Show the most expensive one. This is an antique, it's hard to get to. Domo, Kato-san. Ohayou gozaimasu. Let's see. No jobs open.
Yeah.
Do you sell wall mounts? We do. We have 8. We actually have up to 12. I think 12 wall mounts. Or no, 8 tier wall mounts.
I thought we only have up to 4.
I don't know why all of a sudden this phone does not want to focus. Okay, hold on a second. Sorry about that, YouTube. I don't know why the phone suddenly went out of focus. Maybe something about Mark. World War II souvenir.
Nothing from World War II.
Yeah. We do have some bring back katana from World War II, but they're not in Gunto fittings. Best thing you have for world life application survival, probably an S5 shock steel sword. S5 is, yeah.
That or something from the APOC series.
APOC 9260. Cloudhammer Surging Dragon is a really nice sword.
Here is an S5 Kodachi. It's a companion to the Tachi. So it's like a Wakizashi, but oftentimes a little bit longer.
Sakabato, we have 3 types. 65 MN for 175.
T10.
T10 clay temper for 275 and S5 for 750.
Here's the S5.
It's a really nice sword.
These things are awesome. Now, honestly, for like an S5 sword, the Sakabato is actually like appropriate. You're gonna be, smacking things with the dull end all the time.
Did you see the village?
Scotto Inai.
Did you see the videos
Inai.
that Lily posted yesterday?
No, I didn't.
Swinging hers?
Oh, really?
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
With cutting the paper.
She
That's
bought
right.
the other S5 yesterday.
And what was she doing with it?
She was cutting pool noodles and paper and stuff.
It was working?
Yeah, I'm getting
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Here's the thing: an inward curving edge will cut just fine. It's if your edge alignment is off is when you start to have problems.
That was my problem with that. I just wasn't used to it.
It'll want to twist in your hands if your edge alignment's off.
Where's this mall? Is this mall male or located? Not sure what you're asking.
We're not in the mall. This is a martial arts studio. That
Do you-
also functions as a sword shop.
Do you mount Kodachi edge up or edge down? It depends if it has tachi fittings or handachi fittings.
So you You'll notice these are in Tachi fittings,
Online sword is RVA-Katana.com.
whereas here we have Tachi fittings.
Lord of the
Actually
Rings.
has the Ashi.
We have Sting, and then we just got in Glamdring and Strider sword. We do have the Sakabato Kenshin sword.
We've shown that a lot today.
I know people are asking about Kenshin. I wonder if there's
Yes, there's something new going on with Kimura Kenshin.
Surging Dragon. He wants to see Surging Dragon. Look, that's one of my favorite swords.
Surging
The new versions of Surging Dragons actually have a much nicer saya. It's right. It's on the back rack. Back rack. Right down, right there. Yeah, Surging Dragon right here.
Yeah, this does have a nice and narrow saya.
They have a slim saya with real oxhorn pieces. The original versions were kind of a fatter saya without the oxhorn pieces, so they're a little more expensive than they used to be. Where are you guys located? Richmond, Virginia. Johnson, Nihongo to English. Kakoi desu ne. Nicest katana under 200. Probably the copper chrysanthemum, or no, the 10,000 chrysanthemum. This sword cuts really, really nicely. $150 from Dragon Spring. Net spend, do not know. How do we buy? Go to our website, rva-katana.com. rva-katana.com.
Get it to focus.
Let me see, yeah.
So this is a T10 clay tempered blade.
You can kind of see the Hamon line. There we go. There's something about, you know what it is? I think it's how the light reflects into the camera sensors. We have cut with the sword. It cuts really nicely.
Yeah.
Would be the
Also
safest.
got a nicer version in with nicer fittings. It's the same exact blade, just nicer fittings for 200.
Yeah, the copper chrysanthemum. It's really nice. Also, very tight wrap.
Yeah, tighter wrap, real reskin on the handle, nicer fittings. For an extra $50, it's kind of a steal if you ask me.
Yeah. Also, real race. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You must,
It is.
oh, really? Can you show the Sakabato again?
Yeah. It's like, where are
He's
we
been
going,
practicing
John?
to draw that sword like a nun. Okay.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I don't want to touch the blade, so we have to clean them off later. So I'm not going to be doing your standard noto. So here's the T10 clay tempered version.
Hey, Tom.
Check out that Kisaki there.
Sururoi ken nan desu ka?
Do we still have any?
Saiko? Saimo?
Are we
Saimo
still
sururoi?
have- Do we still have the surudoi in stock?
We don't, but sururoi just means sharp.
Ah.
The sharpest sword is what he's asking.
Oh.
Yeah. 全然わからない。いっぱいあるから。Most expensive sword is an antique for 8,500. What's included when you purchase a katana? A styrofoam box.
Yeah. And
Have you-
a cloth sword bag.
We have used the Viking Damascus sword for cutting.
Yep, we have used the door for it. We cut.
We actually used Mark's. Mark had one, and we got to play with
still
his.
have it.
It's a nice sword. It's
Yeah.
such a nice sword to cut with.
We should cut actual tatami with it sometime.
Best defense against wildlife: stay inside.
Yeah, stay indoors.
Can you identify a dagger I inherited? Possibly. Send us pictures.
You can
rva-katana.com.
also go to our Discord, discord.gg/RVA Katana. A lot of people there might be able to help you out as well.
Yeah. Extreme curve Afro Samurai. I assume you're asking about.
This thing's awesome. This is 2 inches of sori.
These swords can cut through stuff. We post videos of us cutting. We cut almost every Monday night. We won't be cutting this Monday night because we're having really bad weather here.
We got the dick snake shaped snowstorm coming through.
Yeah, we're being screwed by a cock-shaped snowstorm. And here in this part of the country, everything shuts down when it snows.
Yeah,
Can you show the title dragon?
We're gonna
S5 title dragon. Up, right there. Down. Yep, there you are.
Yeah,
S5
when
title dragon here.
When Richmonders see a single flake of snow in the air, it just turns into hell on earth. Everyone just
No,
forgets
even when there's prediction of snow.
Yeah, so this one's still got the condom on it.
This
But
one's
it's
still.
a S5 shock steel, so it's not going to have a Hamon line.
Yeah, it's basically a mirror finished blade.
They're
Still
all
wrapped.
going to look the same.
Yeah. When the wildlife breaks into my house, yeah, this is true.
When?
You can't just stay inside. I know. Sasuke?
When? That's an if question, not a when question.
Well, you never know. Once the apocalypse happens. Sasuke, can you show the white Sasuke?
Sasuke.
This is our $150 carbon steel Sasuke. We also have one which is really tough.
1045 carbon steel.
We do have ninja swords. We
have
don't-
Hollywood Ninja Swords.
We have
yes.
Hollywood ninja swords, yep. Like the test cut of the J Giant Tachi in your last
Oh,
short.
that was so much fun.
That was so much fun. We actually had a lot. I forgot how many great cuts we had on that until I was reviewing the footage.
Get to the big chopper.
Get to the big chopper. One-piece sword in our ninja sword section. It looks like natural wood. Can you show me the one-piece sword and natural wood in our ninja section? I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Sorry.
Well, let me see. We have some straight chokto.
Snow dragon. I think we don't have the snow dragon. I think we're out of stock with the snow dragon.
So here's a chokto with a natural wood. It's a T10 clay temper with a bulky.
We don't engrave the cane sword. How durable is the Sasuke sword? It's a 1045 steel, so it's not super tough.
Here's one more of a bamboo style fit.
That one is tough.
Also T10 clay tempered, more of a Kiha style.
Sub 10 we also have we have a sub 10 version of the Sasuke sword, which is really tough.
Yep, with a polymer handle and sheath.
The Riptide is 750. It's made of S5 shock steel. Riptide is one of our favorite swords.
Riptide gets work done. I
Yeah.
think someone bought one yesterday. They were saying on the stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't recall. Well, there were a bunch of people who got them when we had them on sale towards the end of the year, but
Yeah.
yeah. Blaze, we'll show you the Blaze.
It's another S5 shock steel, so just a mirror polished blade. All the beauty is in the fittings.
Oldest sword we have here are 600, they're 700 years old, 600 to 700 years old. We have 3 of them. How do you maintain and sharpen it? We just oil it. We don't really sharpen. Can you show the Blaze again, the little
So
Wakizashi?
far, we haven't had to sharpen any of our personal swords for use. At least not the katana.
We'll show you the Demon Slayer in a minute.
It's a hefty blade on this guy.
Yeah, this is the Blaze. Wakizashi.
That's a
Hitatsura Hamon.
katana.
Oh, so this is the wrong one.
Oh, it's the tiger stripe.
This
right?
is Tiger Stripes. We'll show you the Blaze in a minute.
I see red and Hitatsura together, and that tells me blaze. Whereas I see brown, I'm like, oh, this must be earth themed. So here's the blaze, because we have the Hitatsura Hamon too.
They didn't have any red Saya, otherwise I would have done that. Strider sword.
We just got it in.
That might be it right there on
It's
the.
the one with the strap on it.
Yeah, the one with the strap.
The strap on.
The strap on. You're bad.
I am amazing.
I'm worse.
We're all secretly deviants.
The no secret here.
Yeah, right.
Biggest seller? Hard to say. Maybe the Oni Damascus.
Only Damascus is definitely up there. So yeah, here's our Strider sword. This thing's freaking huge. Especially in the handle. Like, let's see here. It's the 1, 2, 3. That's a 4-hander right here.
He's not used to doing that in his regular life.
Yeah, what can I say?
Kohaku.
There is such thing as too much of a good thing.
Kohaku. I don't remember which one the Kohaku is. It's one of the ones with black, but I can't remember.
It's the Hanna.
You know what? I don't think we have the Kohaku. The Kohaku is.
Here it is.
Is this the Kohaku?
The Kohaku is the
Is this not the
fourth one.
Yanone?
Yes. Kohaku.
That's Kohaku. Okay, there's the Kohaku.
Is this, what does Kohaku actually mean?
I don't know. I need to see the kanji.
Yeah,
Best
'cause,
clay
like,
tempered blade under 200 would be the 10,000 chrysanthemums. 10,000 chrysanthemums.
I would expect this to have more of a carp theme in the name because it's like, carp themed fittings. Kohaku.
Phoenix arms, natural wood scabbard and handle. That would be these Shirosaya, or Shikomizu is the correct terminology.
Even though really both aren't correct, but Here's one. It's just T10. This one has a Hamon to actually look at.
Emma, we can show that. How many times have we shown the Emma so far?
Once or twice.
Masamune? No.
I got one in my front pocket.
Out of frame. We'll try to get it. We try, but
There are 3 cameras. I can't see what I'm showing you.
yeah, try to space it like right.
So
There's
if I stand
Emma.
farther back, that might help.
There you go.
Yeah. So here's the Enma. You lose some of the details, but 3 cameras. What can you do?
So as Steve says, show both cameras. There you go.
Show to both cameras. You mean all 3?
Umber Dragon. Oh, I know which one that is. But let's show first one. Their Demon Slayer swords right there. And somebody asked to see one that was close by. What was it? What's the quality of the Sekiro blades we have? They're full tang and sharp.
Yep.
Garceal we don't have. Weird that is black when a Kohaku Koi is red and white. Check out our red and white Koi sword here. This is one from Phoenix Arms.
I would not have expected a red color to go with a koi theme. Yet here we are.
The Koi they are red.
They are red, orange, and white. Yeah.
Yes.
But
So
I'm
this
thinking more blue for water.
this is why Mark doesn't design the swords. So there is the Koi. I think this is Dueling Carp, maybe? I can't remember the name of this one.
Crimson Carp, maybe.
Crimson Carp.
There's,
Look at the habaki on that one.
there's like a Crimson Carp and a Ruby Carp, I think. And I forget which one this is. Just says
Still out of frame. Let me see if I can make an adjustment to the position here. Might make this... Okay. Hopefully that's a little better in frame. He needs to move to his left. I don't want to see that again.
What, the shuffle?
What sort of Hamon is on the Koi sword? It's just a... there's no real name to it.
More of a wave style, we call
Yeah.
it? Oh, no, it's got a...
It's kind of...
It's kind of like a Hitatsuda almost, because it's got the splotches in the...
Yeah, let me see.
above the Mune. I forget what that section of the blade is called.
Tobayaki. Oh, and the G. And the Hiraji.
Hiraji, okay. So Tobayaki. I should try to remember.
Tobayaki is when it's flying. Oh, someone wanted to see the Umber Dragon. That, I believe, is the new Horizons line. So, to the right, over here. The brown wrap towards the bottom.
Oh, these guys.
Yes.
Okay.
This might be the Earth Dragon, not the Umber Dragon.
Well, it's the Earth Dragon for the SX105V and the 51 Series before.
All of a sudden, I can't remember what the Umber Dragon is. I'm sorry.
This is sub 10.
If you describe the Umber Dragon, I can try to find it.
I would expect it to be black because Umbra, kind of a night.
Umber means brown, dude.
Does it?
Yeah. So, vintage katana. Yes, we do. Website just wanted to know. Yep. Yes, we can ship to Canada.
Do it all the time.
Do you have a sword that's hard to tell it's machine made? I mean,
These are made by workers with power tools. They're not stamped out in a machine.
Taikyu, probably our next order from Casa Iberia, we'll get a Taikyu again.
We're out of stock on Taikyu. Yeah.
Our store is in Richmond, Virginia. Miaoda, we have two versions. One is the Cloudhammer version, which I know David Washington wants. I don't remember what kind of steel it is.
It's
But
probably SX105V.
I believe it is SX105V. Here's the other one.
This one's 65 MN.
Most expensive, we have antiques.
Yeah, we need to get a price on the Cloudhammer.
Kinoto Umber Dragon. Thank you, Kratos.
There we go.
Now we know what you're talking
Now
about.
we know it is,
Yeah, it's this one over here.
yeah. I don't want to take it home.
This is a beast of a sword.
This thing's awesome.
Yeah, this is a beastly sword.
Yeah.
Best under 200. It's called the 10,000 Chrysanthemum. 10,000 Chrysanthemum is our favorite.
This is kind of a wide but thin profile blade. It's about a standard curvature, but due to the length of it, we like to refer to it as a kinoto.
Average price of a new sword, we start at $80 and go into the thousands.
No, historical kinoto were even straighter than that.
Let's see. Burnt Umber. You guys haven't heard of that crayon color?
The brown.
Wall hangers are functional. These are all functional, full tang and sharp. In fact, we were just showing an S5 shock steel. We gave one of those to Shad Diversity. He was smashing it up against rock. It was chipping the rock, but not damaging the blade.
Bluestone, I think it was.
Yeah, if you're in Virginia, come visit us. Yeah, our oldest sword is about 700 years old. Cherry Blossom sword, we do.
Ooh, I can see myself in this thing. I brought a mirror polish.
Mirror polish.
Yep.
Oh, we need to get the Crimson Sakura sword. I think this one's sold. This might be the last.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just remind me I have to pull that down.
End of an era.
Can you actually take that off the rack and put it so I can remember to just put it towards the back so I remember to send it? Website is rva-katana.com. Best clay temper is the 1000 Chrysanthemum. 1000 Chrysanthemum. Or you can look up Dragon Spring T10 and you'll find it.
The best clay temper pattern is subjective, but my favorite is more of a choji style or the irregular.
Well, they're under $200 is what they were saying.
Right.
Real cherry blossom sword? Cherry blossom sword. How about this one here? Scarlet Blooms. We just posted a video of us cutting with this.
Yep. Even though when I first saw these, I thought, oh, these look like kind of like starfish, and then I was like, yeah, the scarlet starfish, and everyone was like, oh, Mark. Check out this polish on here.
Really beautiful polish. The long swords, you can see our Euro section over there.
Das Langenschwert.
Least expensive is $80.
I actually don't know if it would be Die Langenschwert or Das Langenschwert.
Which sword would bring in the most ladies? Like, none of them.
Yeah.
The swords protect your virginity.
All
The
of these swords are straight 80
Osaraku Wakazashi start at $475 without horimono.
Yeah, I've had my fiance join me in here a few times, and she gets bored pretty quickly. Because at the end of the day,
I thought she liked swords.
she does, but at the end of the day, this is a store. So
You get to handle so many different swords. I mean, she could wander around and test all the swords out.
I know. I know.
Hitakiri Batosai. That's a really fun sword to cut with. We've had lots of fun cutting with that sword. We have it back. We have a lot of them back.
So here we have the Phoenix Arms version. This one is clay tempered.
Rainbow oil look. We don't. Actually, you know, we sometimes do.
One of the
You know
Damascus
what?
ones
Yeah,
is.
one of the Damascus ones is.
Check out that Hamon. Let's see if I can get it.
The Odachi with the black handles is made of 1090.
9060.
There's one 1095 steel, and then the rest are 9260. I prefer 9260 just because you're less likely to set a bend with bad cuts. If you're looking for something like an oil, the closest we have is, I think this is called the Tempest, is what Scott named it.
Lots of Nami wave fame stuff going on here.
Nobody likes World War II. A lot of people like World War II swords, just we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People who are really into World War II memorabilia kind of make me go, But, I mean, different strokes for different folks.
Tamahagane sword right over here. This is the apparently stalking mantis, made of Tamahagane.
And a natural silk for the Ito. Let's see if we can get the polish on camera here. Cover my face, see if that helps. Is it coming through?
It definitely helps. Not really. I mean, covering your face always makes me happy, but there we are. That's a Tamahagane sword for you. Modern Tamahagane.
Chukahagane, as we love it.
Chukahagane, yeah.
Chukahagane. Well, this was Japanese Tamahagane, isn't it?
That is, yes, that is actually Japanese Tamahagane.
Actually, not Chukahagane then. It's,
Yes, it is very true. There are some amazing blades in World War II fittings. If I ever found one, I would just take off the World War II fittings.
just there.
Toss them.
Yeah. Keep the blade. Yep.
Yeah, so they're like, World War II blades. There were several kind that were made. So a lot of varying quality. Let's see a great looking Hamon. Probably one of the Phoenix Arms has a unique one.
There was one here that had a really cool. I think it was a Choji style.
This is this is a Tamahagane sword, but it's still nice. This is a Tamahagane. There's a Tamahagane sword there. What do you guys think made you love katanas? Y chromosome. Wakizashi, we do have. Pink swords, we do have. We were just cutting with the pink plum. It's actually a pretty decent cutter. Right down there, you can see the pink plum.
I was cutting with it.
Hmm?
It must have been when I was gone. So I didn't cut with this.
You didn't cut with it?
I don't think I did.
Oh. I'll be posting videos soon. Shipped to U.S. We are in the U.S. We're in Richmond, Virginia, so yes.
No, we only ship international.
Yeah. No restrictions as far as we know in certain states. We've shipped to every state. Montetsu are probably the only ones worth it to World War II. I would love to have a Montetsu sword, but just the fact they have that Koishin, Asia under one Greater Asia, ugh, can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are streaming on TikTok. I actually like the naval Gunto blades because they're stainless steel, but they're a functional stainless steel. So that's kind of cool.
How does that work?
Show an Osaka Wakizashi if you have one. We just got them back in.
Yeah, let's do it. Just got them back in. Let's do it.
How does that work? I think it's just the alloys they use in it. The thing is, it doesn't hold an edge all that well.
So
They have like an HRC of like 53 or something.
that's kind of
Will the straight blade cut as well as the curved in relation to those Phoenix arm swords?
If you're good at cutting, you won't notice a difference.
But curved is easier if you're not.
The learning curve is easier on a more curved blade, go figure. But with a straight sword, all you have to really do is just understand that when you're cutting properly, your arms are still going to move in a bit of an arc. Maybe you'll want to pull a little bit more with your cut, but when a blade is sharp, it's not really going to make all that much of a difference.
Naginata, we have Naginata Wakizashi, but we don't have any full Naginata. Go ahead and show one of those Naginata blades over there.
Yeah.
Do we think collecting World War II memorabilia is weird? I don't think it's weird. I think collecting Nazi memorabilia is kind of that. I
Sus.
kind of that's a little bit sus. Depending on what your purpose is. But World War II memorabilia, I mean, it's you like what you like.
Yep.
So, what kind of sword steels do you have? We have a lot of different types of sword steels. This one is T10.
Yep. One of my hand is T10. We have 9260.
Long claw, we are getting a long claw back in. It is not made of Valyrian steel because the dragons don't want to work for us.
Yep. We don't pay good enough for them.
Dragons, yeah. Favorite Japanese sword? You mean generally or specifically here?
How about
Sasuke sword, yes. Machete, we don't have machetes, but we do have a wakizashi shaped like a machete.
a replica of the Onimaru?
So this is based on a national treasure of Japan, a tachi, Onimaru tachi.
So this is made of S5 shock steel, so there is no Hummel line. But when you hold this in your hand, this feels like a cavalry sword. This wants to like do cavalry business.
Lord of the Rings swords. We just got these two in today.
It just feels mean in the hand.
Yeah. Sasuke sword. We can show you Sasuke sword. We have the white grass cutter. We are getting the black grass cutter in soon. Set Daisho. Yes, we do have Daisho. Look at our website, RVA Katana. Either under 2 set or Daisho. We do have them. I want one, the prison guy. I can't remember his name. Prison guy. Jewel steel. Tamahagane. We do have a few that are made of Tamahagane here. Plus a lot of antiques made of Tamahagane. Emma right there. We're not going to show it again because we've already shown it like 4 or 5 times. Nodachi over here. My precious.
Here's our 1095 steel Nodachi with a kind of a short handle. This is a...
You can definitely cut without breaking. We cut with these all the time.
Yeah.
Well, not with these. The Odachi, I don't think we've ever cut with these really long ones.
We did with a Yamato.
Yeah.
The 65
But that one's a 98. Or no, that's a 90. That's a 90 centimeter one right there. So we have cut with the 90 centimeter ones. Are the Death Plum and Night Raptor black all the way through the steel or just a coating? It's a coating.
We did some cutting with this guy. We actually did some bamboo cutting, and we discovered that this steel combined with the blade profile does not want to do bamboo all that much. But for tatami, you are in business.
Let's see. Law. There's a law sword right behind him. Wow, Kratos listed all the steel types that we have. That is a lot. You forgot Damascus, Kratos.
And then you're getting into which alloy, which specific steel types are in the set Damascus.
I need to do a quick adjustment here. Sorry. Man, this is
Which one is that?
okay. I had to finish one of those puzzles because we had been on too long.
Yeah.
But then it's like you couldn't get it exactly. It was just like, okay, here we are. Claymore. Go ahead and show the Claymore mark.
There you go.
There's the Claymore. Mind you, if Mark wasn't here, I would show you those 2 swords by the side.
There's a basket-hilted broadsword. This is a claymore that was actually referred to in period as a claymore. Earliest mentions of the word are in like the early 1700s when these swords were not in use.
T10 good for clay hunting. I think that'd be more of a function of the blade geometry more than the steel itself. Having never hog hunted, I couldn't tell you.
Here are the Highland two-handed swords. These are about 4 pounds, which I like to consider a two-handed sword on a diet. These things are, I love these. I actually have one at my house.
We do have Zoro. We don't have Anduro. We don't have Leonardo's, but I'm looking to have some made. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Isn't Leonardo's kind of just like a generic?
It's very generic. It's got like but it's got a rectangular tuba and blue wrap. I've seen sometimes with blue wrap and sometimes red wrap, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Most difficult sword to handle that you have. We don't have a Bizen Osufune Nagamitsu.
Most difficult to handle.
No Kopesh, Zoro swords right there.
Here is
Personal
Sandai
favorites
Kitetsu.
change all the time, so it's really hard to say.
Here's the Sandai Kitetsu.
Sandai
for
Kitetsu?
One of the Zoro swords.
Let's see, bleach swords. Bleach swords down here.
I have no idea which character this is.
Do I remember the live action TMNT? Hey, Waldemar, by the way. I never watched them. I've heard of them, but I never
Weren't there
watched.
multiple of those?
Yeah, I've never really watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in any form. I thought
I
that.
think these live actions are the best ones.
The which ones?
The 90s.
Oh yeah, the ones with the rubber suits. Yeah.
The top one of the Demon Slayer
There's that
swords
one-
is Inosuke.
There's that one
you show
nightmare
Inosuke?
frame that you can see the guy's like teeth through the mouth. That nightmare fuel frame from that movie.
In an apocalypse, what sword would you use? I would choose an S5 shock steel sword.
Yep.
Where are you streaming from? Richmond, Virginia. RVA Katana in Richmond, Virginia. Zweihander, or the biggest European two-hand. This is our biggest two-handed European sword here. It's actually not super long.
Our heaviest.
Our heaviest for sure.
Yeah. So this one, I like to consider this a Spada a Duolani. If you've studied Marozzo's manuscript from about 1550 or so, you definitely see what I'm talking about with this sword.
DMC, we do have several versions of DMC. Your mom won't let you get one. Wait till you're 18, then you can get it for yourself. Unless you live at our house, and then you have to respect your rules. DMC swords right there.
Here's the DM. Nope. Oh, we don't have DMC3 left.
This is a retail sword for swords only, yes. Inosuke's sword, is it functional? It's a full tang sword, but with all the little notches in it, it'd be probably pretty.
You're not cutting tatami with that.
You could hurt someone or yourself. What steel retains its edge best? The ones we have here are ASAB 88 has the best edge retention.
SX105V is not far behind.
Yeah, and we will be getting CPM 3V and Z-Tough pretty soon from Cloudhammer.
Very nice.
Yeah. Dragon Spring Blue Plum, how good is it? I mean, it is a 1060 steel sword, and so it's kind of your bare minimum, I guess, for actual regular use. You could technically use a 1045. 1060 is better.
This is the kind of sword that when you're getting started, it's fine. I would recommend lacquering the handle wrap down.
Yeah. Anything signed by Randy Jackson. We need to find a friend named Randy Jackson and have him sign some random sword so we can show it.
And why do people keep saying that?
You should
I don't get the
pink
reference.
Plum. Randy Jackson.
The movie Step Brothers.
Uh-huh.
With Will Ferrell and what's his face?
Yeah.
He shows the sword. He's like, see that?
Cut with it? Yeah.
That's signed by Randy Jackson.
Sold out. What is sold out? What is showing is sold out, Steve?
Here's the pink plum.
And
right
we can fix that.
It's a 65 mm blade with a bulky no hollow line. So the beauty is in the fittings for this blade.
We do have Japanese made swords, yes. 3V versus S5. 3V has better edge retention, stronger take a random blade. So stronger this way, like impacts this way for the 3V. S5 is stronger in every other direction than 3V. A lot stronger, in fact. So, like
180 joules.
Yeah, stupid stronger.
Yeah.
Elvish Saber. Do we have any of those left?
I don't know.
Elvish Sword of
I haven't seen it
Destiny.
in a while.
No one's asked, so
Might be
here, be the camera commander while I listen
Camera
here.
commander.
Be the camera.
Or comment captain, whichever you prefer.
I like camera commander because it reminds me of cover commander.
So the most durable sword are going to be the S5 shock steel. Need a sword to go with your axe. I mean, we have a huge selection.
My axe.
What's the difference between 65 MN or T10? So,
Yeah, we're gonna do a video on this. Go ahead and show this.
so get to your question in a second. So that is a Naginata Zukuri blade on the left. It is built to mimic this sword on the right there. And so it is not a Naginata Naoshi because Naoshi means corrected. And so that would be a blade that was previously on a Naginata polearm that would be cut down and reshaped to be fitted on a wakizashi.
One of them is a 400-year-old sword, and the other is its copy.
So it's antique and modern.
The website is rva-katana.com. Can you show some Tanto? I haven't seen it yet. If you did, Steve, can you post it again? Because I'm not seeing your comment. So here are all of our Tantos, our great wall of Tanto. And my Lord of the Rings or Hobbit themed swords. Yeah, we do. Just one second. Show it on your channel and promote those. These are awesome. Hey, love to hear it, man. So here's probably one of the smallest Tanto we have in shop. This is called a Kaiken. This is literally a bosom sword. It is a very, very tiny sword. What we would consider a knife in Western culture.
Better for long-term use. 65 MN is going to be more durable.
Yeah, someone was asking the difference between T10 and 986 or T10 and 65 mm, and I didn't get a chance to respond.
Oh, the Randy Jackson request.
Yeah.
That's what Steve was saying. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we're out of stock on Randy Jackson. Sorry.
We need to have a friend named Randy Jackson and get him to sign it.
Just Facebook search Randy Jackson. Find a random guy in Virginia.
Make a Craigslist post.
Yeah. Can you sign some stuff in our shop?
As far as swords, you could go do a lot better for a lot less money than Topps Kuma Kage. Huh?
Oh.
I'm trying to. Most expensive sword we have here are antiques. Best steel for playing around in the woods and tree limbs, probably
S5.
yeah, an S5.
Yeah.
Tack whack.
Have any of those left?
Any of y'all have a girl? We don't sell that.
I don't think that's what they're asking, but here's our current stock of Takwax.
Tack whack. Batosai, we do have Batosai. We have
full length katana handles, but with short blades on them.
yeah.
Good for bushwhacking, I'd say.
No Thorfinn daggers. Batosai, we have two versions in T10. Ow! I just ran into the Kotzbauer was sticking out. I've been running into things these days.
He didn't call it a Katzburger. He's learning. Here's the buckle side. This is the one with the T10 clay tempered blade. Make my Phoenix arms. See if I can get that come online and focus.
Sword recommend for a mechanic? I mean, whatever you like.
For a mechanic. I mean, I'm not sure you're going to be using a sword to put cars and motorcycles back together.
Whew.
Maybe something really short if you want to use it like a pry bar. But
Not good leverage for that.
yeah, well, you don't want to use a full-length sword as a pry bar because then it's probably going to snap. It's either going to flex or it's going to break.
We don't have any World War II katana.
Nope.
We're located in Richmond, Virginia. Lord of the Rings sword. Sting, also called a halfling sword. Rin Okamura's, we do. We have two versions. Right over there near Mark, right there.
Which one?
The Blue Exorcist.
Ah. I'm showing this guy today.
So here's the Blue Exorcist. This one's a clay tempered sword, 225. We also have a 150.
Which we did some cutting with probably out over a year ago at this point.
Lord of the Rings swords, we just showed Sting. Yes, we do ship to Canada. We don't have Game of Thrones needles. Would love to have that. I was going to see bleach swords. You want to show the Zanpakuto? The Tensa Zangetsu?
Since it's out of stock.
Oh, we're out of stock. Okay, show the black bleach one then.
So here's the...
We have no idea what they're called.
This is the Zangetsu, the Bunkai.
Tac is made of 60 CRV SI.
So I believe this is what, 1060 steel?
Yeah, we don't have Frostmourne. It is 1060, yes. Price range, we start at $80 and go up high. Moonveil is in stock. We do have Moonveil again.
Once again. I'm almost tempted to take one home for commission just to spite people, but I'll be nice. Here's the Moonveil.
Ryujin Jaka Zanpakuto, unsure. Bless you. Emma right there. Longclaw, we have it. We're getting it back. We're out of stock. Ray, there was an unboxing. Ray, did you get both Osaraku Katana, the 32 millimeter and the 40 millimeter? Ryan was saying that you got the 32 millimeter as well, but we unboxed the 32 millimeter ones.
The first Katana version that we had.
Yamato from DMC, right there.
Bought the second.
We have three. We actually have 4 or 5 versions of it.
Yeah.
Different lengths, different steels.
This one is the 65mm version.
Most expensive, we have a 350-year-old Japanese one for $8,500. Actually, we have a few that I'm going to be listing soon in the $10,000 range.
Woo, moving up in the world. Oh, here's the Elvish Saber.
I've just put it out.
Oh, okay.
Elvish Saber right here.
Someone was asking earlier. Some
If they're
people
still
said
here.
it looks kind of like the Linea's sword. Kind
Yeah.
of. It's nowhere near as big, but I've only just started playing Elden Ring within the past couple weeks.
VG10 unfamiliar. Hanjian. We just got some discounted, not discounted, but some less expensive Hanjian in stock. These are 4-sided Damascus blades, rosewood fittings, alloy fittings rather, rosewood scabbard. Do you guys sharpen swords? We do. You can visit our website, rvakatana.com, and look up for the sword sharpening service. Yes, these are quote-unquote battle ready. Tepwak is 60 CRV SI. I got the ones that came in with new wider Samgakdo, I think the 40 millimeter. Okay, Ray. I know you got that one the other day. Which type of Chinese swords do you have? Like Yanling Dao, Song Dao, Ming Dao, Ming Jian. We have a lot of different ones. Engravings, we can get it done, but it costs extra. We subcontract that out to somebody else. Stick sword, we do have. We love Mark from the University of Mary Washington, says somebody.
Who's that?
Base Bale fan.
I don't know that username. How's it going? That's been a long time since I've been to UMW.
Moonveil is sharp. We don't sell armor, but you can get it from Romance of Men. Mention RVA Katana sent you. What's the wood in the barrel? Those are Bokken.
Vulcan or Vulcan.
How many folds in our katana? Depends on which ones. Most of them are not folded, but we do have some that are folded.
Some very basic Vulcan.
Andre, discord.gg/RVA Katana. Discord.gg/RVA Katana. Corey Jefferson, Cloudhammer Gents. I was just thinking about that, Corey. I think they're coming. I think they're shipping them at the end of this month, Corey. But I will check on that.
Where are they shipping?
He ordered a custom Oni because we were actually. I was just looking at those Oni fittings from Legacy Blades, and was thinking that his sword hasn't come yet. So,
okay.
but yes, I think it's on its way. Or not on its way. I think they're shipping it, Corey. but I will confirm that. Waruichi Monji. No, but I was literally just thinking about that a few hours ago because someone else had bought a sword, a wakizashi with the same fittings, but from Legacy
yeah,
Blades. Yeah, Trevor.
Yeah. We should get more of those, man.
Yes, we are. Shisui from One Piece, right there.
Trevor shaved his head.
No, I didn't.
He had such nice hair.
What do you lose with
You
that?
said Shisui?
And?
Shisui, yeah, down, yep.
I think he's doing like a New Year, New Me thing.
Oh.
Are you fluent in Japanese? Maichio.
Semi-fluent, I would say he is.
Ichio. No. Apparently Mark is fluent in Yoda. Naruto, we have Sasuke sword. Real steel, yes.
Real steel, baby.
Real steel.
I never saw that movie.
Me either.
What, Real Steel?
Yeah, the one with the boxing robots.
That's actually a pretty good.
Oh, was it? Here's a. We haven't shown this one today. This is.
Honshu brands, I mean, they're okay.
This is the 325 Sub 12 spring steel Sasuke grass cutters with polymer handles and sheets.
Yes. So much more durable than wood. Some people say they look chintzy, but you know, hey, whatever floats your boat.
Water.
The white one at the top is Sasuke's sword.
This is Inosuke.
Yeah, thank you. Inosuke sword. It was some Skibe sword. Nagamaki. Nagamaki over here, down at the bottom. The new Lord of the Rings we got into probably in the $400 to $500 range. I need to double check that.
We did some cutting with this quite a while ago.
Yeah.
This performed quite well. I was really impressed.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. The sortier ones.
All right, what time is it?
3-something.
3:11. Okay, we can go a little bit longer. A few more questions, and we'll shut it down. Honshu is it's just suspect quality. I mean, I don't have any opinion on them one way or the other. We don't have Rivers of Blood. We only have Moonveil.
I'm pretty sure there's no way to make a functional version of Rivers of Blood.
Ichigos, we do have the white, the hollow Ichigo, and the black Ichigo. These are 150. Say what?
Aren't the Steelers?
No, they lost yesterday.
Oh,
Do you have a warranty on those swords? No, because once you get them, we have no idea what you do with them. We sell Bokken as well. Moonveil. Moonveil's right there. Yeah, I mean, you can go out, you could take a sword and smash it on rocks. No sword's going to survive that, except maybe S5.
and even then, it's not indestructible. It'll eventually break.
Yeah, so we have no idea what you do with your swords after you get them, so we can't warranty them. I mean, if you can prove that a sword broke on something that it shouldn't have, then we would do it. Like if you have video of you actually of it happening, we would definitely honor that.
Trying to cut a pool noodle and it just falls apart on you, then okay.
Cloudhammer Tactical Katana. I hope it's not going to break on a pool noodle.
That's my point.
Cloudhammer Tactical Katana right here.
So this is our only sword in shop, I believe, that's made of ASAB 88 steel.
This is ASAB 88 with a titanium coating.
This has the best edge retention of anything in the shop right here.
Damascus has much less chance of surviving impacts.
Same thing with folded steel, anything differentially hardened.
Laws Katana. Yes, we do have it. Will it cut bone? Raw bone, yes. Cooked bone will damage your sword really badly.
Here's the thing, like when you're alive, your bones are actually kind of squishy. Kind of
Spongy.
spongy, yeah.
Very hard sponge. Like a very dry sponge.
Yeah.
But not. Law Sword.
Right.
Right here. There's Law's Katana. We also have an Odachi form for 100 more. Rapiers, we have side swords.
Which some people might contend are an early version of the rapier, so.
Silverfang, yeah, we'll make sure you get one. It might take a while. Oh, do we have a red and white Sagyo, extra red and white Sagyo by any chance?
I'm thinking.
So here's our
I don't think we
Arms
do, but we need to
side
check.
sword. Here's our King's and Arms side sword, which I'm
No,
holding it upside down. There we
Tengen, we are out of.
go. There we go.
Longclaw, we are getting back soon. Tengen, I don't know when we're getting it. The Cloudhammer Oni that you got in a couple of weeks ago. The Cloudhammer Oni. I don't think we have a Cloudhammer Oni.
We did.
We are getting more Oni, but I don't think we have a Cloudhammer Oni. We are getting some in. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is a much nicer one. So
I don't know if we have any extras. So.
yeah. Wolf Fang, Silver Fang. If you want to spend a little extra, if you want to spend 15, these are usually $25, but they're a Japanese version, a much nicer version than the one that you got. We can send this for 15. So, okay. Wadoichi Monji, we do have. What I'm saying is we can send that one now, but if you want to get the same kind you got before, then you have to wait till we get it on hand.
Customers. Ryan?
Shobu Wakazashi. Were you the one who said you'd be here in 15 minutes? Okay, someone told us on our live stream they'd be here in 15 minutes. It was about 15 minutes ago. Sword of Night and Flame we don't have. Master Sword, we just got in. We just got in. I feel like I want to grab the Triforce. The Brownish Cavalry Tachi and talk more about it. Brownish Cavalry, I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Shobu, Jacob, do you want to see it? We can show it to you. The Shobu Wakazashi. If you want to see it. We are located in Richmond, Virginia, Lord of the Nazgul. Shobu Wakazashi. This might be the only Shobu Wakazashi that we have left. I don't see any more. But it's pretty cool because most people don't make a Shobu Wakazashi.
Most people don't make a lot of Shobu anything, to be honest.
Yep.
He said the word. So the Claymore is the sword in the center there.
Do you want to see Mark be pedantic? Be pedantic, Mark.
Yes.
Go be pedantic. So Silverfang, yeah, we can get you the original one you got for free, but if you want that nicer one, it'll cost 15 because it just costs us a lot more. It's a much nicer Sagale.
It's a really popular model here, the Dragon.
The Dragon Fury.
Yeah. It's very.
Viking swords. We have 4 Viking swords. 4 different Viking swords.
Depends on if you count the K-Wood and the Norman. If you do those.
The Master Sword, we're not exactly sure at this point.
We haven't priced it yet. We literally just got it in today.
8 to 10,000 sword. I'd have to show you from home. There's several antiques that I have there, but they're at my house. Ninja Gaiden.
We did before, but we haven't had them back in a long time.
Viking swords over here. Here's the K-Wood.
So there's the K-Wood here. This is the one from Ryan's sword with more of a hand and a half size.
This is a $225 version one right here. So really good for its price.
This is the Hanwei Tinker.
Rivers of Blood we don't have, but we do have Moonveil. That's the only what do you call it that we have? I'm tired, can't think. Hanwei, yep.
Only Elden Ring sword is the Moonveil.
Webshop is rva-katana.com. rva-katana.com.
There are no functional Rivers of Blood on the market, so we don't carry them.
We do have Damascus Steel. Sword Art Online, we have this, I think it's called Kirito's maybe? I don't know what this one is called.
Name on it? Sao Yuki.
Yuki, Sword Art Online.
Oh,
Sao.
Sao Yuki. So Yuki. All right.
Tensho from Bleach Ichigo. Not sure which one that is. We do have Bleach swords, but we don't watch Bleach, so we don't know what those are. Sorry. We will be getting Aizen swords back in fairly soon. We don't have Trunk sword. Odachi over here. Okay, I think I am dead tired. Mark's probably dead tired, so we're gonna shut this down. Death Plum and Night Raptor. No, it's a coating. They're black on the surface. It's a pretty deep coating. It penetrates somewhat, but it's not going all the way through. You will never find one for that's really like that. Okay, we are going to shut down Facebook first. Oops, we're going to shut down Facebook first. Solid Gold MAGA Trump 2025. No. Let's see. And we are going to shut down TikTok next. So thank you all for joining in here, and we will catch you guys next time. Follow us on YouTube or Instagram. It's all just look up RVA Katana on any platform.
Yep.
And if TikTok goes the way of the dinosaur, then you can still follow us and follow our lives. So RVA Katana on YouTube, TikTok, etc., etc., etc. You want to actually go become comment captain and shut it down whenever you're ready?
All right,
You can shut it down now if you want. All right, and I now have this. Oh wow, we have lots of trash. They're wrapping tatami right now. We are not going to cut tomorrow because we're calling for a snowstorm and we'll be closed. I know, right? I have 193 over here, so I feel bad shutting down.
Yeah. Any questions? Any comments? Anything you want to know? Anybody want to
Bleach
know?
swords. We have bleach swords over here.
What's the cheapest Damascus katana? That would be our Oni Damascus. Since I'm literally holding the phone, I can only show you those in the fitting, so it's
Cold steel. It's not the best for your money.
black socket, black
All right, I'm gonna shut down. See you guys later.
Oni Damascus, and we also have it in black as a sheet.